Hi there, Steve here again. Gonna preview another awesome tool find. This is the Astro 1838. I've got a lot of Astro tools. This one is kind of neat. It's a 3/8 inch drive, so it takes the smaller sockets. It's 415 foot-pounds of torque. It is air, it's not battery, which there's some good, some bad. But let me get right into it. This is a great little tool that you need to add to your collection. All right, first of all, I've been using it a little bit, so you can see it's got some scratches on it and things like that. It's a fantastic design. So it's extremely short. Here's the length of my finger. So you can get into a lot of tight spaces that you can't get into with a normal impact wrench. And being that it is impact, you're not twisting your hand off either when you hit your limits. I will say be careful. It doesn't feel like it's got a lot of punch, but I've already twisted off 2 bolts with this thing just because it's so torquey. And it doesn't feel like it's hammering at all. It just feels like a nice light. If I had to guess using it, when I broke those 2 bolts off, I would have guessed that this was, 70 to 80 foot-pounds of torque is what it felt like in my hand using it. But obviously it was way higher because it completely busted those bolts in half. So yeah, be a little careful there. Torque is what you want, right? So first of all, there's a selector switch. So you can determine the amount of torque you want. I'm not going to get into what I think they are because obviously I'm wrong. So if you've got a gentle, something that you don't want to torque the crap out of, you may want to turn the selector down to 1. If you're good with going full bore, then yeah, 3's your friend. But 1 seems to still pack a punch. It's obviously just a reduced airflow. This is really interesting to me. This is your exhaust. So if you're a masochist, I guess you can use it like this and get constantly pounded in the face with air. Or you can turn it to the right, to the front, to the left, anywhere you want that airflow to go. All right, let's get into it. Let's see if we can bust some rusty nuts loose with this bad boy. All right. I do not own any 3/8 inch impact sockets. So I'm going to use one of my Harbor Freight El Cheapo deep well sockets. And if I break it, that's fine. It was cheap. All right, let's try this on a nice rusty Wisconsin bolt. So there's your nut rather. It's on a stud and it's really rusty. So I soaked it with a little WD-40. See how it does. No problem. Took it off, nice and clean, no issues. I really like this guy. Obviously I could have used a much bigger, I had space there to use whatever I wanted to, but I wanted to show you guys how awesome this little tool is. So yeah, go out and buy yourself one. I think it's right around $100. I'll put an affiliate link in the comments so you can buy one for yourself. And make sure to subscribe because I find the coolest tools out there. And if you don't subscribe, you won't know how to spend your money. And trust me, I spend a ton of money on tools and I use the hell out of them. And if I like them, I make a video and then you know what to buy. Well, if you'd like to get alerts whenever I review a new tool that you can't live without, that you may or may not even know exists, click the subscribe button and make sure you like this video.